How's it going, everyone? It's your man, Lost Disciple, the voice box of the underground of YouTube. And you may have heard already, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Gmod is actually getting sued by Nintendo. Community made or community supported games are basically under attack right now. Realistically, I gotta dig a little bit deeper. I heard something about how Pavlov VR is it lost a lot of its community maps because they added crossplay with the PlayStation VR shit. I don't know yet if that's true or not. I gotta look more into it. I'll probably have like a video up on it like later once I get all the details and I look into it myself, because I so happen to have a VR headset with Pavlov on my computer, so I definitely gotta look into that. But this video is about Gmod. So apparently Nintendo is suing Gmod. What for exactly? Well, Gmod, right? Well, up until now, Gmod has always had community made content, right? You know, there's the shit that came from like the Valve games. Well, Gmod is a Valve game. There's things that came from like the, you know, the assets, the shit that came with the base game, and then the add-ons you got to get like with Counter-Strike and shit like that. And then there's things that people upload to the workshop and you could download it and use it in your own game and shit like that. And this has been a feature in the game since I believe it came out, and I think that was around like 2006 or something. So, you know, that's honestly a big part of what makes Gmod, like, is the fact that there's community made content. So kind of like hindering that would fuck it up. That's like if Bethesda went and, like, I don't know, they basically did fuck up their like mod support or like their mod shit because they want people to pay for it. It's like the community made stuff is what keeps the game alive, realistically, and relevant. Like, I don't know, that's one way. Maybe they can monetize that better instead of like trying to use mods, like have people pay for the individual mod. Maybe, like, I don't know, I'm offering a bone to Bethesda, but like, I don't know. The idea is too that, like I said, community content makes the game's lifespan last really long. Gmod, I didn't even know it came out in 2006. I thought this game came out in like 2008. That game's gonna turn fucking 6 years old, or 26 years old, or 20 years old actually. I don't know why my math sucks. It's gonna turn 20 years old in about 2 years. Okay. Pretty soon it's gonna be able to buy a 40 ounce and a fucking pack of backwoods. So it's definitely on it's old, all right, and the fact that it still has some sort of relevancy is kind of crazy. Its community is very tight knit. It's something. Even, you know, there's creators still out there making content on them. One that came into my mind was Bub Games. He's always out there trolling and shit, doing the.
You're an FBI agent. Why are you hiding down here, FBI agent?
Okay, so Bob Games, suck my you little silly I was 2 foot, you little. I know you're Bob Games, bro. Suck my you little Aussie, little twat, bro. 2 foot, you in fucking Australia, wherever the fuck you come from, you little kangaroo licking. Don't ever step to me like this again, yeah? I'll 2 foot you, bro. What?
What is?
I don't know. That was always something too. I remember actually like being into the Gmod scene, making videos and shit like that on one of my older channels. So I had my fair share of hours in Gmod too. I definitely did play a lot of fucking Gmod, man. Check the clock. But it sucks. And Nintendo isn't just targeting one thing. Now, like, they're going all the way back now to when, from everything they had since 2006 to now, the developers over at like whatever Face Punch, I think it is, I can't think off the top of my head, they have to go through and take all that shit down, like all of it, and that fucking sucks. It's kind of, I was thinking like, what the fuck now, out of all the years that they've been doing that, and like videos like Vanoss, talking about Vanoss, Mini Lad he's gonna have to find a new skin now, you know, he can't be the Mario skin no more. But Vanoss, well, he used the owl. I would say he can't use the Luigi skin, but all that shit is gone. Any Nintendo asset, and apparently some of them were linked and ripped straight from Nintendo games. I think there was like a Switch model or something, or a GameCube model that was ripped from one of the games. And I guess, you know, technically that is their property and it's in Gmod. And I guess I could say some servers make money if they use some of the Nintendo things. I don't know. I know like how there was like the FNAF or like the Five Nights at Freddy's thing. There was something that had happened within that. Or was it the Harry Potter community? Like they weren't allowed to use the Harry Potter skins no more, so they had to like shut down all those servers. There's a lot of things like that happen with that's been happening with that, but apparently they had to take all that shit down. All that stuff is gone, and well, or it is going if it's not gone already, and that just sucks. Can you imagine that? Like having to go through all that back catalog of shit, and there's a lot of fucking shit on that workshop that they had to go through and delete. How many like fucking servers are gonna have to update their fucking anything like that? I don't know. It just sucks having to do all that shit, and it honestly like it kind of sucks too. Like for people if they actually made the skin or whatever Nintendo thing from scratch. So now it's kind of like their hard work is just deleted. I feel like no one really mentioned that. Like, yeah, some of the assets might have been ripped straight from the games. Okay, boo fucking who. Alright. But, like, what about the people that made the shit from scratch off, like, you know, reference and an inspiration of the Nintendo, you know, characters and or whatever? I think that definitely sucks for on their behalf, because it's like, well, they didn't rip and copy that shit right, like, straight from the files, the game files. Why do they have to have their creation destroyed too? I don't know. It sucks for everybody. The community, Gmod, it definitely is. There's still a bunch of assets out there, realistically, and you know, it's not. I don't think it'll hinder it too bad. But the thought of that happening, with that, it's like imagine if Xbox or Microsoft does that, and then what if Sony does it, and then what if Apple does it? Like, cause you know, there's so much fucking assets in Gmod that. Eventually, Gmod's gonna just go back to how it was in 2006 with just fucking Valve properties in it. Like, I don't know. It's something to think about. It's like, it probably because too, like the Fortnite shit with all the Fortnite collaborations and shit like that. Maybe they're just cracking down on stuff. I don't know. That sucks. And then, like I said, I really gotta look into the shit with Pavlov, because if the Pavlov thing is true, nigga, who the fuck wants to buy that game anymore? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Drop a dislike if you disliked it. My name is Lost Disciple, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.